Good morning, student. Okay, we continue the next topic from the same lesson. Actually, we are traveling in the same lessons. That is 7th lesson, Indian economy, infrastructure. Today we are going to see we start the lesson. The topic point is 7.5, page number 151 in book. So, infrastructure. You know very well about the infrastructure. Infrastructure means the availability of all facilities regarding that is transport, market, power supply, like that. So for economic development, these are very, very important. Infrastructure development means the development of many support facilities. That is, support facility means the facilities which wanted to supporting to develop doing the things without any disturbance. Okay, that is these facilities may be divided into economic infrastructure and the social infrastructure. Of course, the classification is very, very good, because economic infrastructure as well as the social infrastructure is very, very needful and helpful for the economic development of any state. Among these two, economic infrastructure includes transport, communication, energy, irrigation, monetary and financial institutions are called what? Are coming under the economic infrastructure. Social infrastructure means it includes education, training and research, health, housing and civic amenities. So these are the very, very important. Without these things, two things, nothing will happen. So, economic development we need to have the support from both the infrastructures. Okay, so these are the for example, if you have the well developed and equipped road facilities, that will help you to carrying the finished goods to the market and also collect the raw material from the field to the production sectors. And also transport is not only facilities, it's a blood circle for the all economic development. Okay, like the financial institutions also like that. Financial institution, it's that is, if you have steady financial supply for the investor, definitely will reach the goal. Okay, like that. Communications also very, very important. Energy, very, very important. Energy, irrigation is very good for the very important for the agriculture development. Without the proper irrigation facilities, nothing will happen in agriculture sectors. Okay, many of the land now not used for agriculture purposes because the scarcity of the agriculture. And monetary, that is monetary means that is financial supply of capital flow, capital supply of the production sectors. Okay, so education is also one of the among the social infrastructure. Education is one of the very, very important. We may give same concentration or important to the both education and training. Okay, research is always good. It will take the society one step ahead. The research will give new things. You are finding new things. Research only have the responsibility to change the society from old one to new two. Health is very, very important. Health of the population is very, very important. And housing is not only a hut, it's also coming under all the facilities. Housing is not only a house. This is a collective term. Proper sanitation, nutrition, everything coming under the housings. Okay, and the civic communities is also local administration. It's very, very needed to be very useful for the attainment of the economic development. Okay, my dear student, next we are going to be continue the economic infrastructure. The economic infrastructure is the support system which help in facilitating production and distribution. Okay, this two word is very important: production as well as the distribution. What are the importance for producing one goods? We must give the same importance to the distribution side also. If you done the production, it's not enough. you make ensure whether the things are distributed to all the things. The distribute the sense not only distribute the goods. So we may say the distribution side, that is income and wealth of also you consider. Okay. So distribution of goods and services is not only sufficient. For instance, railways, trucks, post and telegraph office, port, canal, power plant, banks, insurance companies, etc. are coming under the service. Okay, service, they are play a vital role in distributing the production in the various parts of the country. All are economic infrastructure of an economy. They help in the production of goods and services. Okay, student. Carefully paranga. Economic infrastructure la what are the things are coming under varudhu paranga. So how far it is helping the economic development radhi nama concern pannom. Okay, so paranga productions of the goods is also very important. There is a single words that infrastructure increases agricultural production and the productivity. So here I would like to say one thing, that is that suppose irrigation, if you have the proper irrigation, and that will help you to extend the area under cultivation, okay, and also the farmer can able to continue the production process in all the period. Okay, they are not to give the land without cultivations because of the scarcity of waters, if the irrigation is properly available. Okay, so this is a very good example picture for infrastructure development. So transporting is, I told you my dear students, transport is not only a shifting a good from one place to another place. This is blood circulations, taking or carrying the goods from where surplusly available to where the scarcity is there. Okay, so without proper distribution and the transport system, no economic development will attain. Transport. For the sustained economic growth of a country, for the sustained means what? நீடித்த நிலையான அப்படி சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகேங்களா? For the sustained economic growth of a country, a well connected and efficient transport system is needed. Already told you my dear students, transport நிறைய சொல்லிட்டேன் உங்களுக்கு. இப்போ transport for example இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தா ஹியூமன் ஆர்கன்ஸ் எல்லாம் நீங்கள் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஹார்ட் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் நான் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அப்போ ப்ராப்பர் ரோட் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ், டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் இல்லைன்னு சொன்னால் வி லாஸ்ட் த லைஃப் அப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கலாம். Like that, why we insist more on transport? Because the goods are not evenly distributed in all areas. Maybe some of the food materials, maybe you take the paddy. If Tamil Nadu having more plain region, that will suitable for cultivating, okay, cultivations or agricultural activities. But in the case of Kerala, they are planned, that is a geographical condition of the Kerala is not that much suitable to cultivate or organizing farming. Okay, there Kerala may be sufficient for some fruits and vegetables like that, timber and forest oriented goods. But in the case of Tamil Nadu, having more plain regions, they are having surplus of crops, especially paddy. You take some paddy. So there is surplus in Tamil Nadu, paddy is surplus in Tamil Nadu, but scarcity in what? Kerala. Here the distribution is needed. We need to give some paddy to the Kerala. Unless otherwise proper what? Transport systems. If there is no proper transport system, what will happen? The distribution never properly happening. Okay. All India, that is Air India and Indian Airlines were merged on. This is one of the example. It's available in the book also. That's National Aviation Company of India. just additional information to you. And the Indian Railways provides Wi-Fi facilities. The first India National Harbour Boards was set up in 1950. These are the additional informations which is helping to understand the transport systems, effectiveness of Indian transport systems. Okay, my dear students. Next we are going to be discuss the energy. Of course, this is also one of the very important part of the economic infrastructures. Electricity energy is one of the necessary component of our life. If absence of electricity, what will happen? Everywhere dark. Okay, no civilization will attain. Civilization development is ரொம்ப இல்லாம போய்டும். ஓகேங்களா? Electricity is a very good resource for running. ஓகேங்களா? Nowadays, without electricity, we cannot survive in this world of technology. அதாவது டெக்னாலஜியால மாடிஃபை பண்ண அந்த உலகத்துல நீங்க எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டில முடியுமா? Nothing. ஓகேங்களா? அப்போ electricity is very very important. The energy sources are classified under two heads based on the availability of the raw materials that is used while generating energy. Okay, அந்த raw material பொறுத்து என்ன பண்ண சொன்னா நம்ம இந்த எனர்ஜி வந்து two types classify பண்ண முடியும் நம்மளால. ஓகேங்களா? பாருங்க, that is one is the non renewable energy sources. As the name suggested, the sources of energy which cannot be revived or reused are called non-renewable energy sources. That is, if you once use the energy, what will happen? That's all, finished. We are not able to reuse the energy again. Basically, there are the energy source which will get exhausted over a period of time. Some of the example of this kind of resource are coal, oil, gas, etc. If you burn the coal once, that's all, no use. Oil also like this, gas also like this. So these are the energy sources we are not able to reuse. Okay, once used alone. This is coming under the non-renewable energy source. Okay, my dear student. Next, renewable energy sources. Renewable, it can able to reuse after use. These are the kinds of energy sources which can be renewed or reused again and again. This kind of materials do not exhaust or literally speaking, these are available in abundant or infinite quantity. என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா இது வந்து அதிகமாக கிடைக்கும். இன்ஃபினிட் குவான்டிட்டினா இது நிறைய கிடைச்சிட்டே இருக்கும். அதை ரீயூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டிய அது வந்து இது இப்போ என்ன பண்ணாது, இது முடிஞ்சு போகாது. இட்ஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் அவைலபிள் சொல்லணும். எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபார் திஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் இன்க்ளூடிங்ஸ் தேர்ஸ் solar energy. These are coming under the what? Renewable energy sources. Okay, solar energy is abundantly available. Okay, no scarcity. And wind energy also like that. And tidal energy, we have India especially having very good source in the tidal energy, and geothermal energy and biomass energy. Okay, these are the energy sources coming in the renewable sources. Sometimes renewable sources are also called non-conventional source of energy, since this kind of material or this way of energy production were not used earlier or conventionally. So this is that's why this is called sometimes non-conventional energy sources. So renewable resources, example biomass, tidal, that is a tidal or hydro. Okay, this is some of the renewable resources. Okay, next we are going to see one by one the example. Solar energy, solar energy is default available in the slides. Sun, okay, and wind energy, this is windmill, and tidal energy, geothermal energy. So this is an example for all the energy sources: solar, wind, hydro, bioenergy, and geothermal energies. Okay, biomass gas energy. And next we are going to be discuss the social infrastructure. The social infrastructure refers to those structure which are improving the quality of manpower. This is very, very highlighted words. Social infrastructure, it's referred to those structure which are improving the quality of manpower and they contribute indirectly towards the growth of an economy. Okay, my dear student, can you able to follow me? This is the we need to have to improve the quality of the manpower. Okay, just have the examples. This structure are outside the system of the production and the distributions. Of course, this is the structure which is not directly involved in the production process, but this will helping to do the production activities without any disturbance. If you said educated people having more in a country, education is not only just a process. This is make the people in a perfect manner. Educations, okay, that will make the people in a skilled person. Okay, more educated people is become a resourceful person. Okay, so the education will directly producing or directly producing a skilled manpower to effectively participate in the production process. Okay, the development of these social structures help in increasing the efficiency and the productivity of manpower. Efficiency is very, very important. Doing a thing is different in different manpowers. If you are a skilled person handling such a thing, definitely is a different result will happen compared to unskilled person doing the same task. The productivity means what? The speed of production will increasing if the power, especially the man having the experience over the particular productions. Okay, for example, so that is the school infrastructure. Example is school, college, hospital, and other civic amenities. Okay, civic amenities சொன்னா மற்ற சமூக அமைப்புகள். உதாரணமாக நல்ல ஒரு பார்க் இருக்கலாம், நல்ல ஒரு விளையாட்டு திடல் இருக்கலாம், இல்லை ஒரு பொழுதுபோக்கான அம்சம் நிறைந்த ஒரு இடம் இருக்கலாம். பிகாஸ் welfare is very, very important. If hospital is very good functioning, people will free from the sick. College will give the higher studies. Okay, schooling make the man near perfect or shaped the man. Okay, it is a fact that one of the reason for the low productivity of India worker is the lack of development of social infrastructure. Okay, so far we discussed how this social infrastructure will helping to develop the economy. But in the case of India, even some of the remote villages or rural peoples, forest area, India even now lacking in the development of or having the social infrastructures. Okay, that's why even now India belonging in the developing stage. We are not able to attain the developed in economic status. Okay, the status and development in the social infrastructure in India are discussed below. That is first one is the education. Okay, education in India. Education in system in India. First, education in India. Second one, education system in India. Third one, education institution in India. They are, that's in nursery classes, primary classes, secondary level, higher secondary level, graduation, post graduations are discussed under the education system in India. Education in India until 1976 was the responsibility of the state government. It was then brought under concurrent list, that is both the center and the state. The center is responded by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, decided the Indian's education budget. Of course, the education system in India is also already discussed. These are the education system in India. Okay, good. Right to education. Of course, each individual have to have the proper educations, and also the government, the state having the responsibility to give proper education to each individual. Okay. Education in India follows 10 plus 2 patterns. Other 10th plus 2 patterns for higher education. For education with the portions, he must qualified as a 10th pass and 12th pass. There are various state-run as well as private institutions and universities providing a variety of courses and subjects. India so government institution and private institution, colleges, universities, they are participating in the education field. They are accelerating, of course, accelerating the growth of education level in India. That is the accreditation of the universities. That is universities accreditation of the universities is decided under the University Grant Commissions Act. The education department consists of various schools, colleges and universities imparting education on fair means for all sections of the society. So the government have the responsibility to give uniform education to all without any discriminations. That's why they are spending more money and also they are allocating more money in their budget. That is, the budget share of the education sector is around 3% of GDP. The last proportion goes for school educations. However, but even though the government taking more initiation to strengthening the schooling, colleges and improving the quality of the people through proper education, however, per pupil expenditure is the lowest for school students. Even now, the money is not sufficient for student level. Okay.